Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID, so please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. Okay, so today we'll do the integration, means how to monitor um, Docker. That is the one thing. Then one will take a web
Uh,
server, so
I
let's say
think Rajesh
Apache.
that our last class. Hello,
Yeah, yeah,
hello. I think
yeah. I
Rajesh,
can.
our last session was not completed. That proxy installation.
Installation was completed. Some okay network issues was there, right? Some error was coming, correct now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
Yeah,
solve it. Okay. Yeah, we'll solve it. I did not get time to start that session, so we'll solve it and send you the notes for that. Okay, so let's start with the Docker, Apache. If time permits, we'll go for Tomcat and MySQL. So these are the integrations. So now, how do we do that? So first thing, do you have a knowledge on Docker, all of you?
for me, no.
Doc, okay, Apache,
Yeah,
yeah, Tomcat,
a bit and SQL as well.
MySQL. Okay, so I'll put it in this way. Uh, Here, when I say Zabbix integration with 300 tools we have actually, okay, more than that. So here, Zabbix integrations with 300 tools, that means 300 steps, the 300 different types of procedures, not common. So out of which only 10% is Zabbix requirement. Rest of this thing is 90% is you need to learn that tool. Okay. So for example, in order to integrate with Zabbix with Docker, few configuration changes we need to do. Am I starting this recording? Yeah. So few configuration changes has to be done uh, at a Zabbix, which I'll show you. But most of the things you should know with the tools. For example, in this case, Docker you should know, Apache you should know, Tomcat you should know, MySQL you should know, or other tools. Why? Because remember that you are monitoring infrastructure. So at least these tools which you are monitoring, you should know installation, configuration, how to stop, how to start, how to troubleshoot, prerequisite for running applications. So those you'll have to build the skill set offline. Okay, so please focus on that. So here these are the integrations. I'll do that. So how do we get started?
So just type this one, and how to monitor Docker using this tool will help. This page will help you for Docker. Similarly, one by one we'll go for another thing. So first thing what you have to do in order to monitor the Docker, the very first thing which you have to do is install Docker. Okay. Now after that, install Docker and start the Docker. So now which operating system I'm having? So let me, okay, just a second. So install Docker, install Zabbix agent 2, configure Zabbix agent 2, fix the permission, restart the agent, add Docker host to Zabbix server. Okay, and add the Docker host with Zabbix template. This is the template, and run few containers and validate all the matrices are coming or not. Docker matrices are coming or not. So these are the things which we have to do that. So let's get started. So first thing I'm thinking, okay, let me get a new machines for this. So here Javix 2, okay, Ubuntu, I'll go for it. 20. Uh, I need a small machine only, so small is okay. Here I just want to Javix proxy. So I'm using the existing key Javix proxy, and security groups default, which has open everything. Very bad practice, but please remember that you have to remember the port number. So this is the fresh machine which I get it. So here this is the one I'm logging into that. So go to the putty, and you know well I'm going to do login. Done. Now username is Ubuntu. Done. Okay, so here I'll become root because Docker you can install. For that you need a sudo or root, that's anything. Now I need a tutorial for installing Docker. So here don't follow the any tutorials blindly. Okay, this is a CentOS and RHEL, but my operating system is Ubuntu. So go down and you will find it here. Now mind it here, this all tutorials has been taken from the official documents. So you can also learn from the official documents also. I have my own notes just for saving time because I don't want to go here and there and search for it. So these are the commands you need to run to install Docker. And wait for a few seconds. And this one. This last command will install the Docker. Previous commands were just prerequisite for it. Done. To install the Docker. So that is the things which we have to do. Any questions so far? Hello.
So till now we have taken AWS server and we are installing Docker package on AWS server.
Yes. This is the I did it. It'll be in the recording. So this step number was done. Now install step number 2. So how to install Zabbix agent? More or less the process you know that. So I will follow from here the official documents. Why? Because package is new, right? So here I'll go for it and Ubuntu, right? 20 agent 2 and here you have a installation document. So copy this, clear the screen and then this command will install the agent 2. Done. Now I'm going to restart the agent if you want it. This is for enabling next time. So I have started this one. Are you comfortable with it? This is the second step which you wanted to get it done. Are you comfortable with it?
Yes.
Okay. Now you need to configure the agent. How do we configure it? So we go below. This is for Windows and this is for Linux. So in this file, you need to update the server host number, name or IP address. So and then you have to restart the agent. So that is a something which you have to do that. So one more thing I want to check. So which is here logs locations you can check it out here. Okay, so let me do that. So IP address for server, you know what, I'm using the private IP. Okay, so let's use this here. I have asked you to spend at least 1 to 2 hours on this file. So you have a lots of options to check it out. So server is this one. One more thing I want to do. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so that is removed is okay. So you have to do this IP address and after that you have to restart the agent.
We are giving proxy IP address, right?
No. Right now I'm giving the server IP address.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I was doing restart the agent and just yeah. Okay, so I want to check this agent is running or not. Is running. Okay, so here that is done. Now next thing you have to do is configure. So go step by step. So here I did install and now I'll configure. So here configure jvn this I did it. Now second thing we have to do is this one. Now what is this? So guys, this one you need to understand. So let me help you to understand. This is your host, okay? And you did install agent here, and host has a Docker, okay? And this is your Zabbix server, okay? It can be proxy also, but right now putting the server because IP address is always changes in AWS. It's create a problem. So this this one this one earlier what they were asking, agent was asking CPU, RAM and few details which is based on the template and then used to send to Zabbix server. It is active, correct now? Active means it will push. Passive means it will pull. Server will pull, correct now? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah. So agent will I mean now you need to know the metrics from Docker. So agent will hit the Docker and agent will ask, hey Docker, give me the matrix and values. Docker will say no. That is a problem. Why? So Docker will give the matrix to only two user. Please mind it. The one user, if you are a root, then he will give it to you. Or if the username which is run by this, so this let me show you. Which user is running? Can you tell me?
Yes. Zabbix.
Zabbix. So here the Zabbix user is running. Either Zabbix user will be the part of the group called Docker. Okay, this is a requirement. I'm specifying so troubleshooting time will be avoided. So here what you need to do, see here. Zabbix agent and Zabbix server runs with the user called Zabbix. Correct now? Correct now?
Rajesh, even installation also with the Zabbix user or yeah, must be root user.
Which one?
Right, regular installation agent or any application on Zabbix.
Everything is running. everything is running as a Zabbix user.
Okay. So we just once
Okay,
created Zabbix user, we can install whatever application we required.
right. No, you don't create it. Installation process create a Zabbix user.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so okay. By the way, you have to try this on. If you keep watching me, then definitely you'll get lost. Okay, so here Zabbix agent, you have to do that. So now the question is, there's one user called Zabbix, and I cannot make him a root. That is not a good practice. So how to add Zabbix into this group, Docker group? So for that we have this command, Linux command. Here user modification for Zabbix group to Docker. Make sense, all of you?
Yes.
Okay. Now you should start the Zabbix agent. Done. Now what you are going to do, add Zabbix host, okay, to Zabbix server for monitoring. How do we add a Zabbix host? Can you just tell me mm, how
By
to
creating
add?
a host, creating a host
Hmm.
configuration.
So here, hmm. So create a host. I'll just name this Docker, okay? And here interface agent, correct now? And here, what is that? I'm giving the private IP address. This one, done. And port number, let it be that one, done. Okay, sorry, I have to make it group also, right? So hosting group, you can create a new group, but right now I'll go for applications group or Javix server or Linux server, whatever it is. Okay, so I have not added a template right now. So this is done. Any questions so far? Hello.
No question.
After that, what you want to monitor, what you want to ask to that host. So you have to add a template. I'll teach you how to develop your own template also. But right now we have one template that is called Docker by Javix agent. So we can use that one. Okay. So can I go and use this template and search by Docker? So here it will be mm, where it's inside somewhere here. Docker by, it is an application, it will be in a recording, you have to practice it. So Docker by Javix agent 2. Select this and update it. Are you okay? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Rajesh.
Okay. So now this I have done it. Finally, what you have to do, because Docker can send information only, metrics only if you use Docker. So right now I have not used Docker. See here, Docker PS, nothing is there. So Docker cannot send you the metrics. So what we need to do, we need to create few containers. These commands you can run blindly. So by the way, you should learn Docker because this technology without Docker and Kubernetes in this you will not survive. So just by learning Javix and you have no idea what the platform. Platform means Docker. Now Kubernetes. Okay, so that is all. So I created 3 containers. You can create few more. That's not required actually. So these 3 container is there: flamboyant, eager, and jealous. So just I created it. Are you okay with it?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, whether the data has come or not, we'll have to wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Sometime it will come early also, and then validate under the monitoring host. So you can go through this and do that stuff. So now go to, say, GBX means agent is enabled. Okay. So you should go to this and click on Docker, and the data has come or not. You can check it out. And you see slowly that this host, this data, I mean metrics and values, it started coming. You see, correct now, all of you.
Yes, yes.
So you see this one. It will be easy because you don't know the Docker right now. Rest of the metrics will be meaningless. How many containers you have? Three.
3.
Three. Can I make it one more? Four. Now we have four. So wait for a few seconds. And you can see all this in graph also. Okay. So here you see three containers. This is the three. I'm expecting in few seconds it should be four. So wait for a few seconds. See, four has come. Got it? Now you want to create few more. One more, one more, one more, and after a few seconds you get it. So that means data is coming to us. Any questions now? I was today as slow because you said you have to be slow. So any questions now?
These
No.
templates, sorry, Rajesh, these templates, what we have at default, so it will be installed once the Zabbix server is installed. Sorry,
Yes,
that
yes.
templates. Actually, that part
That's
we
a
missed, right?
beauty about that one. So here these templates, they will give it to you free of cost. So many templates you have it. You
Yeah.
can select more templates also using that's a hell lot of templates you have.
Okay. So no need to import major templates are available.
No, sometime organization go for customization. So in that case you have to do some work.
Okay. But this center server part we missed, or I am not recollecting.
Which one?
The central server, Zabbix server installation.
Oh, did you not attend all the session?
I attended, but I am not recollecting that central session server installed or not.
That's the reason I said you have to go. Okay, anyways, recordings are available.
I'll check on tomorrow, today.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so did you understand, guys? Any questions on this part?
No.
Okay, so now I'll give you the Apache. So Apache is one of the web server. Okay, but Apache is having little bit different um, algorithm. So here you see in this image, your agent is asking Docker, hey Docker, give me that information. Okay, but in case of Apache, what will happen? Let me draw first. In case of Apache, what will happen? Let's say this is Apache. This is Apache. Okay. So when agent is going and asking Apache, okay. So Apache by default, please understand this. Apache by default, they don't give you the mattress. Why? So I'll tell you the difference between the new generation software like Docker and Kubernetes or old generation software. So in the new generation, those matrices are available by default. But in all the old generation software, those matrices are not available at all. You need to enable it. And for that only I said you need to know that tool 90% of the time. So now the question is, Apache, we need to publish the matrix at certain place, some port number, endpoint and all. How to publish, I'll teach you. That's not a problem. Okay. And then you need to tell agent, hey agent, go to grab this from here. Got it?
Okay. So it's
So,
a pull.
so, so first step you have to do, you have to install Apache. That's the first thing. And then second thing, you have to configure Apache so it will expose the matrix at certain endpoint, some port number and all. And then third thing you can do is ask agent to get the matrix. This is a full process. Understood?
Okay.
So now let's get started. So Zabbix, Apache. So here this tutorial will help you. See, whatever I explained it to you, same thing is explained here. Okay. So see, Apache will expose the matrix at the endpoint. This is the endpoint. Okay. Zabbix agent is hitting to the endpoint and sending the data to Apache. So how do we do that? So here, let's do that here. So first thing, the template which we use for Apache is Apache by HTTP or Apache by Zabbix agent. So two templates are there default. Okay. So any of these you can use it. It's up to you. Now, so step number one, install Apache. So how do we install Apache? So this is Ubuntu. This is RHEL. So I'm installing Apache, copying this index.html, simple one. Reload the Apache, restart the Apache, check if it is accessible or not. Yeah. So first step is done, installation of Apache. Come back to this. After that, you have to enable the mod status. What is mod status? So this is a module for status. I told you, right? Agent, if you want to expose the matrix at certain endpoint, for that you have to use this one. You can read more about it offline, but right now I'm just enabling it. So what is a mode status? You can study. This is for CentOS. This is for Ubuntu. So I will run this command. The Ubuntu mode status is enabled by default, by the way. See here, and you can check this also. See, module status already enabled. That's a just, but still I'm sharing the commands. So in case if you have a different environment, you can get it working. Okay, so now one more thing you have to do in this file, you have to say require all granted. That is important. This is a not a good practice to grant everyone access, but why I'm asking you to do that? Because right now my priority is to learn the Javix monitoring, not the best practices in Apache. So that is the one. So I don't want you to spend time troubleshooting. So this line require all granted, done. This will be accessible from anywhere actually. Done. So after that you should restart once. That will not take the changes. And done. So this is also done. Step number 2. Are you comfortable?
Yes, yes.
Now what you need to do, create a Zabbix host, which you know how to do that, but add Apache and use a Zabbix template. So see, I told you yesterday night, right? Agent installation, you know. Configuration, you know. Now what you need to do, just this step you have to do additional. What? One Apache, the one which you wanted. So this is the things you have to do that. So here first thing, create a Zabbix host. You don't have to create because I have created. And use the Zabbix template, Apache by HTTP, or there's one more template I said here. Second one, you can also use it. That's not a problem. By the way, you should also search for this portal. Okay, this portal. This is the website, and search for more template for Apache. You know what happens? Zabbix team develop there some template. Sometime template has been developed by community also. So you can check that. But these are the official ones, so we are using it. Okay, so now after that, you have to do the same thing, add IP address of Apache server, and this template group is up to you, and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the stuff. Just you see that these are the macros template and all, and the validate the stuff. So let me go to that place. What I will do, this Docker is there. You can add a new node also, but right now I want to modify the same one. And here I'll go for template. So select this one, Apache by HTTP. So mind it, it's under these are the group, okay? So if you want database, you have to go for this one. And if you want to go for operating system here and applications here, and there's a hell lot of it is you have it, Apache is more than sufficient. You in fact do this one also. Select and update. What happened? Okay, so there's a conflict actually. So there's a conflict, so I'll just use one and update. Once you should restart the agent. So how to start the agent? Done. Okay. So everything is done. Now you should go to Docker. I'm just going for checking all this stuff. Okay. So should be okay now. And wait for few. Okay, you have to create a traffic also, right? Traffic will create it, then only the matrix you'll get it. F5, 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 you can do that, but I don't have a patience that much. So I use watch HTTP. This
H is missing spelling.
one. Yeah, so this will do the traffic creation every 2 seconds. And after that, you can come to Javix and wait for a few minutes. Automatically, you will get this. So Docker, see here, target Apache has come automatically. Docker has come automatically. Okay, and click on it. And now, So see, Apache has coming, you see. Apache downside, you'll have a Docker now. This is a container Docker in
Yes,
Apache.
yes.
How many times you requested? So you want to check this request here somewhere. Here it will be there. Connection. See, worker waiting for the connection. 48 connections, and it will increase actually. So that's all you have to do. Nothing great. Did you find any difficulties?
No.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@debugschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.